All right, so with our Lobtik, Witik, we've seen the two options, high, low, high, or the option of going low, high, low. The next thing we're going to do with those two, and all of our patterns do this, they're all doubled up. They're all set one with another, because the goal ultimately with the Sinawali, the weaving, isn't that you're stuck in a pattern. The idea is that the hands can move independently. You see a hole, and you can put the weapon into that hole, whether it's the stick, or these will also double as blades too. This is a training tool for the bladed weapon. In the Philippines, they call it the bolo. It looks like a machete that curves a little bit more than a standard machete would, and the end has a little bit of a hook so that you don't lose your grip very well. But if you're using the bolo, which isn't, a lot of times it's shorter than even the sticks here, that you're cutting on these lines here as well, right? So the stick is the training tool for that. But you want to be able to see the hole that your opponent has and be able to place your stick into that hole and not have to think about it, and be able to go right back into weaving the stick patterns, right? So they have to almost happen independently. And that's why we practice them in the pattern, so that then you can break the pattern when you need to. So the next part in helping to reach that point where you can break the pattern is to have both hands work independently. Where one hand is doing one of those two stick patterns, the other hand is doing the other option. So what we're effectively going to do is start with the right side and go high, low, high, but the left side's going to do low, high, low, right? We call this, or I like to call this, the brain fart. And we always end with the brain fart, right? That's where it really challenges how well you're adopting this, because your right and left brain have to work at the same time doing two separate things. So I'm coming in with the right high, tap low, come back, out with it high, and then go across with the left low, tap high, and come back low, right? High, low, then low, high, low, and high, low, low, high, low, right? So how that might work is, Peyton, you want to be my partner again for this pattern? So if we're in position, you want to, no, tip will touch the hands. So yeah, right, yeah, there you go. And we're forward with the right, sorry, up on the shoulders. So we go high, we tap low, we come back high, then go low, tap high, go low. High, low, high, low, high, low. High, low, high, low, high, low. High, low, 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 right? Now, then you want to switch it. You want to go the other way. So I want to start this time with the right and go low, high, low. I want to go low, high, low on this side, come back high, low, high with this side, right? Low, high, low, high, sorry, low, high. Low, high, 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 right? That is where we take both of those independent patterns, and both hands now have to work independently, and that helps really settle, I think, stabilize those patterns when you make the hands work independently rather than just learn. And you can check YouTube, many of the stuff that's out there, content when it comes to Sinawali, are going to be 3 standard patterns, and we're going to do those patterns also. There's the heaven 6, there's the heaven and earth, or the earth and heaven, and the earth 6, right? And you'll see a lot of people do those. I don't know that a lot of people then will take them and independently do one side or the other. That's something that I know we do, we spend a lot of time doing here, and I think it makes all the difference that way. So now we're going to move on to that's our first, what we would say is a full lesson. I would do the high, low, high, and the low, high, low on the same day, just one side, then the other side, then where you can flow from one side to the other, doing high, doing low, high, low, and then one hand going high, while the other hand goes low, low, and vice versa. And that would be our focus for a class. So now we're going to look at our next pattern that we have here, which instead of it being a Lobtik, Witik, it's going to be a Witik, Lobtik. We're going to switch those two options. So that's next.